everyone, so today I am going to be talking to you about another vegetable in my Vegetables for Guinea Pigs series, and today it is going to be all about corn. So corn's not technically a vegetable as such. Some people class it as a forage. It's actually a kind of grass that humans have grown and kind of exaggerated some features of it to make it more edible for us. And that's why you get these huge corn on the cob pieces with all the seeds that are really big and have lots of carbohydrates and stuff in there, which are really good for feeding humans. But guinea pigs can also eat corn, and it actually separates into 3 different parts that they can eat. The first is these on the outside. These bits are called the husks, and then you have the silks, which are these kind of thread-like bits. All these ones at the top have gone all dirty, but we'll chop those bits off. So these like thready bits that surround the corn and protect it are called the silks. And then you've also got the actual fruit itself, which is the corn. I say fruit, that's the technical plant term for it, so kind of seed, or you know, the main bit that us humans like to enjoy. So lots of people do give their guinea pigs corn, and I've been really excited to try it out with my guinea pigs, as I haven't been able to get any with the husks on, and the husks are the main part that they enjoy. So finally I've managed to find some in Morrison's, and Morrison's can be quite good for vegetables. I've got some of the other vegetables that I've done videos on from Morrison's. So if you're from the UK and you're not sure where you might get this stuff, try Morrison's, because they might have some. But also the best place to get it from would be some kind of like local veg shop or farmer's market, that kind of place. Unfortunately I don't have any of those near me, but if you're elsewhere in the UK or from the US, try those kind of places, because they'll probably have corn for you to buy with the husks on. So as I said before, they can eat the 3 main parts of the corn, but the fruit part, the bit inside that we'd like to eat, is not that great for guinea pigs. It's really kind of high in carbohydrates and sugars, so it's not the best for guinea pigs. But even though the outside parts and the silks here lack kind of some really useful nutrients, they are really good for fibre. And you can tell actually, if you try and cut this stuff up with a knife and you try and cut it across the grain, it's really tough, and that's just because it's so fibrous. Sprite's gradually getting closer. Are you biggie? Hey, you intrigued, aren't you? So the main thing about corn is that it's really good for fibre content, and some people give husks every day. I'd kind of introduce them slowly, but you can give them every day. As I said, they're not great in nutrients, but you can you know, give them as an extra kind of fibre boost to their diet. So I'm going to prepare some corn for them, and what I'll do is I'll take off the kind of outer husks, because if you think about it, they are grown agriculturally for humans, and that does involve, usually unless they're organic, lots of pesticides, and we want to minimise the amount of pesticides. Sprite's not bothered about pesticides apparently. We want to minimise the amount that the guinea pigs are going to consume by taking off those by taking off those outer layers, and I'll also cut the manky bit of silk off the top so they can just get the nice bit in the middle. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back in a second. There we go, I've prepared some nice husks and also the silks for them. So I've just given them a good wash, and I've also kind of tried to tear some of the husks into strips for them. And if anyone's wondering, this is what the corn looks like afterwards. You can see how the husks kind of envelop that centre part that we might like to enjoy, and the silks kind of, they grow right up from the bottom and then all come out the top like this. So I'm going to save the 3 or 4 bits that are left on there for another day, and I've probably got a pile of about 6 or 7 husks here. So we're going to see what the piggies think, and I am actually going to admit that I have tried them on this before, and they do really enjoy it. Lola's already coming out for a sniff, aren't you? Hey piggy! Lola's still been a bit under the weather. She's going to the vets again tomorrow. I will do a video on what's been going on with Lola and her health problems, but I'm hoping she's going to be okay in the long run. Come on, you two. Here we go. So they're not being very enthusiastic today, unfortunately. Where's Annie gone? She loves the stuff. Come on, pig. You're all hidden back there. So there we go, there's Annie enjoying some of the silks. You can chop these up quite easily with scissors. Actually, you can probably chop the husks up quite easily. And at first I was a bit concerned, this might have crossed some of your minds as well, about the kind of long fibrous strips that they're kind of made up of, and whether this might pose any risk to them getting tangled up in their digestive system. And we've all probably heard about celery and how you're always meant to make sure you cut celery up because of the long kind of veins in it that could pose a risk. But going by what people say on forums and stuff, it's fine to leave these long strips. After all, they do eat hay, which is basically long strips of fibre, so I don't think we really have to worry about that. And also some people kind of think about the celery thing as being a bit of a myth, which it might well be, but I just like to chop up the celery anyway for them. So that's corn. A quick summary is that it is kind of, not much is known about its nutritional value because it's not really judged as a proper vegetable as such. It's kind of more of a forage for them. The main thing that's good about it is the fibre content, so you can feed it really as much as you want. Obviously not tons and tons and tons, everything is best in moderation. But I don't see any reason why you can't give them some husks every day if you have like a nice supply of them coming in, if you and your family eat lots of corn, for instance. So yeah, it's a really good forage to give every day, great fibre content, and really enjoyed by a lot of piggies as far as what I've gathered from the forums. So it'd be really great to hear what your own piggies think of corn, whether they like the husks or the silks best, whether you give them any of the fruit part out the middle. Like me, you might choose not to do this. So there we go, that is the husks and silks of corn, and I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing the guinea pigs again. Please let me know what you thought, leave a comment, tell me if your own guinea pigs enjoy this vegetable. And thank you for watching as always. Goodbye!